Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Seminoles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the tailback's got it again. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Goal line formation for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. So TCU's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact of players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the ground, it's Garcia.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Well, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. Using his legs, it's Howard. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's York. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Garcia.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So here comes second down now. Every play important. And he will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Breaks loose at the 45. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They call the counter run here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Lasso.
Testing the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Okay, ready?
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Noles will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Howard.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Howard.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Kick is up and no good. And that sums up the game so far.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle, but first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
3:25.
There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Noles with first and 10 here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year.